Which planetary system takes 84 years to orbit the Sun, has the most densely packed group of moons in the Solar System, some with suspected underground oceans, and has only been visited once by a spacecraft? Despite being a ringed planet like Saturn, Uranus, the seventh from the Sun, is, like Neptune, virtually unexplored. It's 35 years since NASA's Voyager 2 spacecraft made a close flyby of Uranus, giving us our first and only close-up, but a new paper published in the Planetary Science Journal proposes NASA send a Uranus orbiter on a flagship mission to see if 5 largest of its 27 moons might be ocean worlds. All of Uranus's moons are named after characters from the works of William Shakespeare and Alexander Pope, which could give us a clue as to the final name choice for the mission. Shakespeare Orbiter, anyone? The backdrop to the proposal is NASA's Planetary Science Decadal survey, which reports in 2022. However, time is tight. Last year a report in Nature revealed that a rare planetary alignment of Neptune, Uranus and Jupiter will soon provide a rare window to send a spacecraft on a slingshot via Jupiter to either, or both, of the ice giants, which would vastly shorten the journey. A spacecraft using chemical propulsion technology would need to leave by 2034 at the latest to take advantage of such a gravity assist at Jupiter, and according to a recent mission concept study would take just 11 years to complete the 1.8 billion miles journey to Uranus. That would be perfect timing for imaging the opposite hemispheres of the moons that Voyager 2 saw. Data from Voyager 2 and from ground-based telescopes on Earth suggest that its 5 largest moons, Miranda, which has a canyon 12 miles deep, Ariel, Umbriel, Titania and Oberon, could have, or did have, liquid water below their icy surfaces. They could be rich in some of the key chemical requirements for life, but their surface geologies and compositions are almost entirely unknown. They have dark surfaces that could be rich in organics, said Richard Cartwright, lead author, of the Carl Sagan Center at the SETI Institute, California. We have good data on organic-rich material in other parts of the Solar System from prior spacecraft missions, but the nature of organics on Uranus's moons is not well understood at all. Here's what we know. Almost everything we know about Uranus comes from a brief flyby by Voyager 2, which made a grand tour of the Solar System's 4 giant planets Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. It made its closest approach on January 24, 1986 and spent 45 hours at Uranus. It got to within 50,600 miles of the planet's cloud tops. It discovered 2 new rings, 11 new moons and got close-ups of Uranus's 5 largest classical moons as well as a new ring moon, called Puck.